reaches answer to our never-ending story. On the rainbow is the answer to our never-ending. Hey, it's Poisson variant, your mathematical maestro and LaTeX linguist, who is also coincidentally very sleepy and eepy today. To the point of, almost falling asleep at work several times, because I was sitting down and I had nothing to do. And I would just, like, lean back in my chair and then be like... But I don't think I ever... Not I don't think. No, I never did fully fall asleep at work, so I am safe. The Arch Center is here. Hey, Jay! How are you doing? How you doing? How's school going? I hope school's been going well. I'm still waiting on my response from my graduate program. I'm still waiting and hoping, waiting and praping. I don't know. Wow. Welcome, Ava. Good to see you too. I hope your school is going well as well. Today I was studying some very basic differential equations surrounding multi-population interactions and growths and whatnot. It was interesting. Oh god. Today, probably won't be that long of a stream because I'm so out of it. But I will attempt to entertain, as that is my prerogative. Your birthday is more important. You can do whatever you want. Don't sacrifice your studies just to celebrate. You can do both. You can study at school or like go to school and then celebrate after. But yes, happy birthday, Ava. Happy birthday. Woo! Clap, 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 clap. I know I sound very enthusiastic, but I mean it. Happy birthday. Car? Sorry, Jen, no car. No car. Car niet. Niet car crash. I am sorry to say. I'm not sorry to say, but you are unhappy to say. You have an AP bio test tomorrow. You're cooked. Yeah, study for it. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just study for it. You're smart. You're 1 cat year old now. That's like more special. How much is 1 cat year old? How much is 1 cat year old? Because like a dog year's like 7 years. How much is a cat year? I don't know. The streams have been during class time. Hey, no worries. No worries. You should never feel obligated to show up. Show up when you can show up. Show up when you can show up. That's what's important. That's what's important. That's not even that important. Show up when you want to show up. Sorry, not can show up. Show up when you want to show up. 15 years is a cat year? Oh, okay. Cats get old fast, then. Or they just live to be unreasonably old. I don't know how long your average cat lives for. In my mind, it's in the realm of, like, how long a small dog would live for. So, like, 12, 13 years. I think my dog died at, like, 13? She wasn't... She wasn't that small. Oh, is that how cat aging works? I didn't know that. That's cool. No, I took AP classes as a sophomore. That's what it's called. Yeah, I also took AP classes as a sophomore. Cats can get to like 20? Jesus, this is an old cat. This is an old cat. Don't know how it's gonna survive if it keeps decreasing on the... I don't know. Still, that's an old cat. I was drinking a Rockstars, and so my mouth feels like acidic. So one second, I'm gonna get a gum. Yeah, let me get a stick of gum. Fresh. AP Bio was offered freshman year for me. Oh, interesting. Because when I was in high school, AP Bio actually. So I didn't take AP Bio as a sophomore, but AP Bio wasn't actually offered until junior year. But other AP classes were. Although I took like 2 AP classes in my junior year and then went to college besides that, and then just did all college classes for my senior year. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a choice. A lot of animals can get quite old when they're pets and wild, domesticated. Drop the hunting requirements, and you just get to vibe. Funny enough. That's what it's like when people are like trying to get in relationships, And so they spend so much of their time and energy and stress on getting into a relationship, and then boom, yeah. If you don't worry about that, it's a lot easier. I don't think I've ever tried to actively get into a relationship. I just end up in them very happily. You never took high school bio? Bio's easy, yeah. I remember in my high school bio, so this was a problem with me in classes in general. Everyone would just like, the teacher would ask a question, and then everyone would just sit there silently, and I would be like sitting there with my hand raised. And I remember my bio teacher, she would look around the room, and then give like a heavy sigh and be like, "Okay, Poisson, what is it?" And I'd be like, and then I'd say the answer. So I didn't take AP Bio. I did take AP Chem. That's the one I took. AP Chem was fun. I liked AP Chem. I had a cool teacher for that. It was her first year at that high school, and she was kind of a no bullshit kind of person, no BS kind of person. She casually swore, which was refreshing. So it was there was an energy to her that was very enjoyable. And then in college, the only bio course I took in college was an AP, not an AP. Now the only bio course I took in college was an evolution course that was interesting. AP Chem at your school is faster than the speed of light. Yeah, well, they said the same thing at mine, where they said like AP Chem without a doubt was the hardest course in the school. Both my friend and I were like, "Want to take it?" We're like, "Absolutely." There were only 7 of us in the class because people did not want to take it. I really liked it though. I had a lot of fun with it. Your philosophy, you had to end questions with anyone other than Jay because you love the class and you exactly. That was my experience in a lot of my classes. Like in my math class. In my math class, I would sit at the front of the classroom. And it's high school, and so they're like, no phones, no phones, no phones. My math professor was totally fine with me just during class, because I wouldn't do it a lot, but it was like during class, I would like feel my phone vibrate. I would just like very obviously take it out, like respond to a text message and then put it away, and he never once called me on it or like told me not to do it, but he would like call other people on it because they would always be on their phones. But you know, I like he knew I wasn't just like, I don't know, like that's the kind of favoritism you do see and stuff. This was in high school, but you see that kind of favoritism in college too, just because it's people who are actively trying, and you know that they're like, oh, if they're looking at their phone, they're not paying attention, versus someone who like pulls out their phone for 2 seconds. There's no reason to jump on them. But then I remember having teachers in high school who did jump on me for that kind of stuff. And one who even assumed your AP Bio notebook is almost full. That's how much information, please. Get a second notebook. Get a second notebook. Easy solution. Bada bing, bada done. That didn't rhyme. Bada bing, bada boom doesn't rhyme. Anyways, bad alliteration. Yeah, stay hydrated. That's really important. Hydrated and snacks. It's like Strimmin. It's like Strimmin in that regard. Stay hydrated. I have my water next to me. Have snacks like nuts. Nuts are great because protein. Protein's really good for brain power. No, I had a professor not professor. I had a teacher in high school, and I think freshman year, who I would memorize the difference between the actual time and what each classroom said the time was, because the clocks were not lined up. And the bells would ring on the actual time. And so I like remember one time my teacher called me. All right, he said like, what do we when do we get out of here? Like 5 minutes? You know, do we get here? So we'll say like 11:45, and I'll say on that clock it'll be 11:43. I said on that clock it'll be 11:43. It's 2 minutes behind. It's actually, or it's like on that clock it's currently 11:39, even though it says 11:37. And he's like, "How do you know that? Did you look at your phone?" And I was really uncomfortable. I had like really bad stage fright at the time, so like when teachers called me out, my like face would go beet red, and I would get like really bad anxiety. And so that happened. I went, no, I'm just weird, and I just memorize the times of every single classroom I go in, which I still do to this day. But granted, most of them are pretty well universal now. And also, like, I like to wear my Apple Watch, so I just glance at that. Hey, swatties. I remember my brother telling me that when he was in like 2nd grade, he asked his teacher why he had to learn like mental math. And his teacher said, "Well, you're not going to be walking around with a calculator in your pocket." And lo and behold. Alright. Let's keep playing this game. I don't remember anything, I'll be honest. Oh. Okay, that's a map. And then, oh, and there's no pause button. You memorized this knuckle sandwich. Needlessly angry. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing or memorize the sun location. Up. No, north is up. Get it right, Jay. Oh, right. This game is freaking adorable. That's right. It has the sweetest music in the world. Except at night when it's down. Is that what it... Yo, south is always down. And then there was like... Right, I remember this room. Temple of the Black... Oh, right, this is like... Obviously the final boss or something. Can you guys hear my gum chewing? Oh, it says there's a boss over there that I haven't gone to? And... Ooh. Does anyone know how to heal? Triangle, maybe? Circle? Circle is heal. That's what it is. Knight's a goober. How could you be so cruel? The man's just straight up trying to exist. He's your simple Halloween knight. You can hear my sins. What exactly did I do? What sinful act did I perform today, Jay? If you can supposedly hear my sins, if I committed a sinful act, tell me exactly what it was. Yeah, it's correct. Alright, they make cute little noises like... It looks like that's a pass or a shortcut. Being a VTuber, that's too easy. Like that, yeah, I can hear you. Wait, oh, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I hear a cute guy. I hear one of the cute little worms. How much Hollow Knight lore do I know? I know literally nothing. I know literally nothing, but admittedly, this for me is kind of like Undertale, where it's like this is a game that's been out for long enough where I'm honestly kind of fine with backseating. And these guys are so cute. Certain games I'm fine with backseating. Like, I don't know. Also, I feel like if Hollow Knight lore, if Hollow Knight lore is anything like kind of like Dark Souls lore, then context is going to be very important, and so it won't just be like, oh, the Crumble Dirk, or it will be stuff like, oh, the Crumble Dirk was responsible for, oh, that can kill me. Ouch. The Crumble Dirk was responsible for the 14th Solstice, or Solstice. That's the kind of thing it'll be. I'll be like, oh, okay. Because that's what Dark Souls lore is. And I love it. Oops. Because, guess what? The 13th solstice was called by the Kringbok. Kind of what D&D lore is, too. D&D lore makes me laugh in this because... Right, I keep going. D&D as a whole is about making stuff up. And then, so, when, I find it funny. Thankfully, my DM's not like this, but to hear stories about D&D where it's like, your god is, you know, your god, or like you're a servant of Lathander, so you have to only adhere to these principles, or like these principles are your most important. Like, but I made the character. What if I'm a servant of Lathander in name only? What if being a servant of Lathander is tax deductible? And so I'm a servant of Lathander. The Radiance brought the Cataclysm, so the Pale Kings contracted the Abyss to fight it using children with the Mother Tree. That all could be real, that all could be fake. I'll take your word for it. That sounds like lore. That sounds like all real sounding lore. And it has like enough light, enough dark where I'm like, oh, okay, so that's why it's... Wait, how do I... Oh, I have to beat up my old self. I always wanted to beat up my old self. Is there a dodge button or something that I'm just forgetting? Or is it just movement? Is it just movement? Because if so, that's gonna be rough. Not impossible, though. Okay, that's actually very doable. Like, I'm pretty sure in Blasphemous, you don't have one of your, like, counter moves, and then eventually you get it. For now, just movement and jump. Wow, I am good at this. Okay, so you end up getting, like, the ability to dodge or something? That makes sense. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about in-games having... I guess it depends on the game, really. I don't know. It's like in Stellar Blade. In Stellar Blade, at one point you unlock the ability to double jump. And that feels weird. That's not just inherently a part of the game, but at the same time, it ends up working, I think, because you essentially get to go through the levels twice, once with this extra, or with limited movement, and one with extra movement. I personally think that works in that case. Oh, a boss room. Oh, never mind. There is a parry, but it doesn't give you anything except iframes. I'll take an iframe parry. Probably a... Oh, I thought it was going to be a shockwave. Oh, there's the shockwave. I knew she was a-coming. I knew she was a-coming. Metroidvania moment. This you don't know about Stellar Blade. Yeah, Stellar Blade, favorite Metroidvania. What's the objective of this game? You run around and do stuff. Oh, oh. Oh. Explore. It's like, yeah, it's like any Souls game. There's no clear objective. But if there was, that would kind of ruin it. The point is you just... Basically, the point of these games, like, not necessarily Metroidvanias in general, but any, like, Souls-like, because I know this is considered a Souls-like, is this idea of, you learning the world, so to speak. Which, honestly, is a really nice, I think, way to do stuff. Did you just say that exploring and fighting is how you classify the hood? That's really funny. Dang, this dude's beefy. Alright, I forgot he goes back and forth there. Oh. Oh, did I get him? I feel like there's a joke there about not being an average VTuber fan. Can I do anything with this? Because I can still hit it. Can I, like, can I go inside it, maybe? Oh, wait, what? The hammer's alive? Can I do anything with this? Can I take this with me? I guess I can't take it with me. And the ghost is gone too. You killed the cute dude. That's literally every enemy I've encountered is the cute one. They're all very cute. I'm starting to think it might be kind of a cute game. Oh yeah, we were up there and then we fell down here. Okay. I like that half the foreground, or like half the background, sorry, half the background seems to be destructible. It's kind of hard to tell what is and isn't. Where am I going? That's ominous. Let's walk inside. Oh, a bench. Oh, when I sit down on a bench, it updates my map. I thought it was when I, it would just naturally update. No, that makes sense. Who's that creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim, a strange empty face, and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you into the hollow nest's, corpse. But I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. Oh, excuse me. That's still a spell of its own creation. Ranged attack? Double jump. Consume the vengeful spirit. Complete soul, replenish souls by... Oh! So yeah, ranged attack that uses up my, my charge. Oh, you woke in? I apologize. I warned you about the power of the spell. I was watching over your slump, but you seem to slip away myself. Now you're awake, I was wondering whether you do me a small favor, and simply because now we're friends. You see a horrid great beast made to home in the heart of the temple, such as respect who'd gratefully venture deeper in slave for me. It's hard to creature with your right power more than what we're gonna go look for a small favor, my friend. What is it? You're wondering about the game? So it's the curious thing about not doing with something what you're having to do when you're bunch of the spirits watching over you. PNG secretly stands for Papua New Guinea. Is that right? Is that what it stands for? Let me check my sources. Do I get the ability to wall jump at some point? I feel like I probably do. Oh, Jesus. That is powerful. That feels overly powerful. Oops. It rolled, pulled. Portable network graphics? No. Incorrect. It in fact means Papua New Guinea. This has been decided by the council. I don't know who the council is. I don't think I'm a part of it. I just know I just keep up to date on their decisions regarding what different imaging file extensions stand for. It's a very, very specific gig. And no, it does not pay well. Bye. I'm so bad at this. I do like the fact that you recharge Estus just by beating stuff up, though. I know I called it Estus, but... Ooh. Cool. Dang. There actually is a council looking over the... Yeah, like... There's a council looking over all that stuff. Decides all the definitions. That's the whole reason I got into an argument about my coworker about whether or not Pluto's a planet. Which it is not. And I was like, okay, so the people who straight up decide the definitions have given us these specific definitions for what is and is not a planet. That still irritates me. My coworker being like, I'm emotionally attached to Pluto as a planet. That doesn't make any sense. What does that even mean, to be emotionally attached to Pluto as a planet? Oh, cool, 10 HP. I don't understand it. I don't have anything that I can relate to with that, or like any point of comparison for myself. Not that I know of. Emotionally attached to a definition. Because it's not broad. It's not like a broad definition of saying like, oh, this is like if I say it's cold, but if I say pants, but I mean jeans specifically, that's a specific version, but it's still a subset. Whereas planet to dwarf planet are different from one another. So trying to call it a planet when you mean dwarf planet, or trying to call it a planet when it's a dwarf planet, feels wrong. The definition of planet pretty arbitrary. No, it's a specific. Oh, it's you. It's a specific It's a specific definition regarding It's a specific definition. Sorry. Regarding ability to maintain its own orbit, maintain its own shape. So, like, there are specific things that are planets, and then there's planetoids and planetary bodies. Catcher, what's this do? Slaying the beast. The poor thing must have been terrified. Used to quite up at the rain today on the calendar. Still, you don't know what Daniel McGraw. Of course, we don't know if it's spell of mine. That's true. Exactly. A spherical body that has cleared its orbit. Or is able to clear its own orbit. So, which, if it is able to, it probably has. And so, yeah, if it is not meeting those criteria, exactly as you said, Ava does not meet the International Astronomical Union for being a full-size planet. Therefore, it is a dwarf planet. It is a planetoid. It is a subset of planetary bodies, and a planet is also a subset of planetary bodies. Sorry I missed you. If you're feeling lost, why not pop up to our store in Dartmouth and purchase a map of the area, available now for an excellent price. I think I have that. Is Pluto related to Plato? No, Plato's significantly more malleable. It's... other than that, that's what you decide to call planets. It's like referring to something that's not a polygon as a polygon, but you're like, it's close enough, it's still a shape. It's like, no, but it's not a polygon. Or it's like, it still has lines, not a polygon, doesn't matter. And so that kind of... Plato's a plucked chicken? No, that's Diogenes. This man, regardless. Behold, man. Oh, cool. There's 2 buttons to go to do my Kamehameha. Sorry, Kamehameha. Where am I going? Dirtmouth. Anime planet is not a real planet. How could they? How could they? Bafanada. Polygon is a mathematical logic object. A planet is an arbitrary category we imposed on certain real celestial objects. Well, but you make up all definitions are made up, so I feel like that's not fair to just be like, oh, one's logic, so this made up definition doesn't fit, whereas this made up definition does. Things only have as much worth as we give them. Like things only have as much definition as we acknowledge them to have. So doesn't really... Oh, I already have the map. What am I doing? Oh, I can still go further down. Oh, I can also go that way. No, I tried going that way and it didn't work, but I can go that way. Okay. A shot bucket cake. My god. Chatters will be down bad for anything. Control thyself. Control thy urges surrounding the bugs. They're meant to be adorable. The music? What does the music remind me of? There's parts of the music that makes me think of Neo. I completely forgot Neo 3's coming out. I really like Neo 1 and Neo 2. I completely forgot Neo 3. By that definition, definite or perspective definition of a planet's not useful. Why? I mean, I feel like it covers a base, though. Is a real number not useful? Real numbers, a lot of stuff. So many different things are real numbers versus rational versus integers versus naturals versus complex. I feel like it's a case of category theory where things just like fall into larger and larger categories and just have certain relationships. Bury the knight with a broken nail, bury the priest, something about a crown. I can't remember the rest of that one. Oh, hello again. Are you still running about? Why not join me digging down here? There's plenty of wealth in these rocks for anyone to put a bit of crystal out there with a feeling that there's somewhere worth. Well, you're welcome to join me. There's enough both of us, or if you don't feel like digging, you just sit and sing with me. Bury the knight with her broken nail, bury the lady lovely and pale, bury the priest in his tattered gown, and bury the beggar with his shining crown. You're surprised? I remember the second verse. Lots of time I think when Mary can come up with a song of my own. I believe in you. Okay. Is Neo a dwarf Souls like? No, it's like a Japanese Souls like. This doesn't really benefit me because I'm full power already, but Neo's Japanese Souls like where you fight like yokai and stuff. You said I'm trying to go down left, but I feel like I'm trying to go down right. Ooh. No? Alright, I guess I can't do that. The lore in that song. It seemed like there was a lot of lore. Again, no frame of reference, though. So I shall run on with my life, full of blissful ignorance. Wonderfully unaware of the concepts that I am simply ignoring. Okay, there's another way to go. We got a down right over there. Oh, we got a lot of places to go. Oh, and all the way over there we found a bench. I didn't even realize. That bench is far away. Where did I find that? I don't know. I played this game once. And that was on stream, and I never played it again. Now, let's go down. Pug right, I guess. Oh no, that was that. Okay. That was the locked door. Yeah, let's do this. The Duel of the Hollow Knights. See, that's where a parry would be useful. Is not for the... Oh my god. Just for the sake of, you don't have a goal for your plan argument other than definition of arbitrary, and it doesn't really matter if you call Pluto plan, because Pluto is a fuzzy category anyways. I think it's, for me, it's more about what we consider settled science. We have definitions. We have definitions for things in science. We have certain definitions that we, that the scientific community accepts as factual. This is how we're going to redefine something. It follows these properties, and so we will, or it's lacking certain properties, and so it's lacking certain properties. It's lacking certain properties, and so as such, it cannot be defined one way, but can be defined another way. And then someone says, no, I don't like that. I'm ignoring that. Just because someone once said to me that it is a planet. I grew up knowing it as a planet, so now I'm not going to treat it as the new definition with the new information that we've gathered. It's a common failure of people when utilizing statistical reasoning is that they don't update their prior. It is very difficult for people to update their prior, especially when it comes to any sort of personal belief. And so, if you don't update your prior, then your statistics fail conceptually. That's my issue with it. Oh, right, there's this trolley thing. Door with an open slot. I assume that's a trolley. And so that's the same reason why those kinds of mentalities are unfortunately why you end up with someone in a weird way. I believe, at least. I believe that those kinds of mentalities are how you end up with people who are anti-vaxxers. A refusal to update their beliefs because they feel a certain way. I mean, stinky. Oh, if you wield your nail like a club. It's me, how much deeper do I have to go? Oh, what, who are you? I see this old village was streamed to live down. If you hadn't found me, I don't think you would ever. Counterpoint Jay's definitions override scientific because he's hot. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Uneventful life on dirt math. The end of these rooms does agree with me. Probably the friendliest faith left there. Thank you probably for your good deed. Exploring. Okay. I do. I do know how to wield it because I have 635 bug bucks or whatever they're called. I'm gonna call them bug bucks. Yeah, I feel like my, one could argue my anti-vaxxer comparison is a bit far, but I think it's more about the sake of, or the case of acknowledging what is and isn't considered factual, and willing to respect the people that we have kind of, as a society, collectively agreed are, excuse me, in the position to decide those definitions. Especially as they're not deciding anything for us. It doesn't affect us in the sense beyond, this is how we can all collectively agree something means something. I'm sorry if this got serious. It's just, I don't know. Those discussions with that coworker irk me still a bit to think about. And I think part of it is he knows it irks me, and so I think part of it is he intentionally kind of does it to mess with me. And that's fine. But it hits a nerve somewhere. Oh, I see where I can go. Okay. Yeah. The STEM channel were for these topics. That's true. That's fair. You know what? Fair enough. STEM-based ramblings. Ah, it's the goo ladder. STEM-based ramblings while playing some game. The shark? Ooh. What's this? Toll machine with a symbol of a stag. Insert 50 geo. No. You know what? Yeah, actually, let's do it. Oh. Greetings, little one. It's been ages since I heard the ringing station bell. I'll meet you. I've grown stiff and tired, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell always calls me back. The stage ways stretch the depths of the hollowness. You want to travel them, hail me for... Oh, fast travel. Oh. I'm good. Thanks, man. Breach. That's really cool. I wonder if I have to do it to just unlock it, you have to pay, or if I have to do it every time I use it. I'd imagine every time I use it. I don't know. Where was it? Okay, so that's there. Alright. That's where I'm gonna go. Oh, God. Just for unlocking? Okay, sweet. You said down into the left, so I'm gonna keep going down into the left then. Ouch. Is a Souls-like and I'll die if I lose my money twice. I can live with that. I have learned from playing Souls over the years to not get emotionally attached to your finances in these games. I remember specifically, it clicked for me when I was playing Bloodborne. I lost like 600,000 souls, or blood echoes. And I was so, like, distraught. I was like, oh my god. And then it was after that, I was like, you know what? I lost them, but I can get them back. It's not like it's a one-time pickup. You know what? We decided all the enemies despawn. Just kidding, that's Dark Souls 2. Good. I don't know why I'm so tired today. I am so tired today. Whew. Like, I knew that if I were to try and, like, lie down or something, I would crash, probably. No? Where do I go? Sounds like a coping mechanism. Yeah, I mean, kind of. I mean, it is a bit of a coping mechanism in the sense that you have to accept it. Accepting the inevitable. Oh, I haven't gone that way. Accepting the inevitable that you will perish. Once again, you will lose all of your wealth. You will never find happiness. These are facts of life that we must simply accept and move on. Oops. I like how you kind of just, like, fly into the sky there. Also, I love their wiggly little snoots. There's no double jump. Okay, is there maybe a wall climb? Because I feel like there's some areas that can definitely be wall climbed. Like a back and forth kind of wall climb. I'm just saying that because Blasphemous had that, so... The way to double jump in Blasphemous, I think, is really cool. It might be only in Blasphemous 2? No, it's in Blasphemous 1. Yeah, no, it's in Blasphemous 1. Where what you do is, like this. Oh, wait, no, Yeah, like, that's totally a... That's totally like a double jump platform or a wall climb platform if I ever saw one. Okay, now I'm a bit confused. Where have I not gone? Oh, can I pogo on the spikes? Like, oh, I don't know that. Cool. Ah. I'm really bad at this. How am I picking that up so? I'm gonna die. How am I messing that up so bad? Hit one of your pet peeves? 90% of facts of life that we have to accept are disagreement illusions or solvable problems. I already forgot what fact of life I was referring to. Please remind me what fact of life I was referring to. Go back to Dirtmouth and head back down. Thanks, Grandpa. Ah, the notice board. Oh, you lose money in Souls likes. You like that term. That's fair. I can get calling it a fact of life. Because it's not necessarily a fact of life. It's totally possible to go through a Souls game without ever dying once. Is it probable? No. But it's not a fact of life at all. That is a very solvable problem. I think because I'm tired, I'm being more frank. Or not frank. Yeah, maybe frank. I'm not being as anal as I would normally be about stuff like that. Normally I am pretty. His definitions I tend to be pretty anal, pretty particular about. I don't know. Oh, he can attack me? I didn't know my little me would attack me. I didn't know friggin' active life that you're in Poisson's walls. Someone... Is that right? Okay, what am I doing wrong? I'm holding down. So down, click. Well, I'm messing up something fierce. I'm messing up something fierce. issue is when people use it more heavy settings, using it normally in everyday conversation for light-hearted topics doesn't bother you. Well, that's good. I'm glad it doesn't bother you then. Losing, yeah. Like Jen said, losing 30% of your village to the Winter Gold. Right, these are avoidable problems. These are solvable problems. And one would claim that they are unsolvable problems for the sake of I don't want to face it. Which I think, yeah, is not valid. Is not valid. I gotta figure out how to do the very basic tech of holding down and jumping on spikes while I move. Oh, I think that's what it is. I have to be holding X. Like, I have to hold jump. Oh, Moko. And I'm not. Like... You're tired and bringing up weirdly conflict. No, you're fine. This can be sleepy stem. Sleepy stem stream. Okay, good night, Jay. Thank you for stopping by. God, I suck. I have to hold X. It's so floaty. I hate how floaty it is. I'm gonna die again right now. Ugh. How am I having this hard of a time with it? I am not doing well. Charge up a bit of Estus so that I can fire my Kamehameha at my soul. And then we'll see. I think I'm just maybe not use. You don't need to do a village pogo the horizontal distance a bit. Oh. Ah. Oh. I see what you mean. Okay, that what? Why did I launch me that way? Alright, 8th time's the charm. 8th time's the charm. I see what you mean though. Okay. So it's kind of the way it's like directional. I think I get what I'm supposed to be doing. If I go like... So in the direction I'm jumping, so as I jump I have to like point it backwards and then kind of fire behind myself. Oh, yeah, I see what I'm doing here. Oops. I think I'm starting to get it. Oops. Mm. Ah, I'm gonna die, but you know what? At least I got through that tiny bit. God. Oh God. If I'm one life away from death, I can recharge soul. Wait, how? That looks like a boss. Don't want to do that yet. How can I... How would I be able to do that if there's no enemies? Oh. Oh, from that statue? Like the one up here that I just saw? Oh! Yeah. I didn't realize that that was one of the charge statues. Whew. Muchos, thank you. Look at that. Uh-oh. Oops. What? Ow. That was on me. I just ran right. Oh, God damn it. Alright, hold on. What does this guy do? You meet again. Cozy little store. If you're playing Triple O. Hmm. Interesting. Hold up. Alright. Let's try our darndest just to get through that stupid spike section again. I have a feeling I won't be able to. I have a feeling that was a one-time success. My nose is itchy. That was close. That was scary close. Okay. It's happened again. I'm not gonna be able to do this again. There's no way I'll be able to do it a second time. I... no. I'm so dead. Alright, there goes my 600 Blinkus. I don't know how to do that. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with that little bit of spike parkour. I It's hard for me because I feel very floaty, I think, is part of it. Like I really I don't feel comfortable with how floaty I feel like with the controls. I feel like I'm bouncing around a lot. Did you miss anything? Me losing all 600 of my my schmooples, my bug bucks to this same section. I don't know why it's so tough for me. I like what's happening there? What? I just spam that? Was I worrying about being too precise? Do I just spam jump there? Oh shit, crap. Spike parkour didn't click for you until the end of the game. That's what it was like for me with Blasphemous's the Blasphemous parkour, so I guess maybe that's just a thing. I really wish there was a shortcut or something. Or like a bench. I don't feel comfortable doing that again. Like what do I do there? Like I can't. Oh, there is a small window to dodge all those. Okay. What I am. What? Huh? Okay, I think there just is a small window and I'm just bad at it. Or maybe I'm not supposed to fight that boss yet. That if I had like a parry or something, I would be able to, but I haven't unlocked a parry. Let's see, where else can I go? Let's head back this way. I want to see what's... Oops. There's a little spot. There's a little spot I haven't explored that was past that one boss. I don't know if I can reach it yet. Unless I follow the just get good doctrine. Sometimes I do. Sometimes when playing Soulsborne I do. I remember doing that with Elden Ring. Like, my friend beat Melania in a few tries because he did summon, or he did he did co-op and used a ton of magic. And I'm like, nope, I'm doing it. No, I did it. No magic, no summons. That was more important to me. And it ended up taking me like 15 hours. And so I'm not adverse to the get good doctrine, but jeez. Oh, dang. I should use my Kamehameha more. Evil guy. Should have gotten some good scrub from the bath before streaming. You're right. You're right. It would make me 1,000% Better at the game. Infinitely better at the game. Not infinitely, I already said the amount. 1000%. Alright, I wanted to head down towards this. Oh wait, why didn't I just take the... Why didn't I just take the old man trolley? Yeah. One second, I'm actually gonna rest at the old man trolley bonfire. Or bench, whatever. Okay. Whatever. And then we gotta go here and try and find the... past the first boss, it said there was a little area yet to... Get to again. Oh goodness. Aha, you're not so beefy against super space lasers. I had talked previously about how I'm less likely, I think, moving forward to be casting games. I think that's true if I don't have to talk as much while I do. Or unless I don't have to talk as much while I do it. Oh. Okay. Not, I guess I can't go that way. Not much for that idea. There's over there, I guess. If it's a game that I could potentially kind of zone out in for hours, then I think there's a possibility of it. Hollow Knight and Undertale both were specifically requested. And so that's why I'm fine with kind of finishing them. But I don't know what I would want to play in the future. Maybe like a strategy game or something. Maybe I would vibe well with that. Buddy. Hi, buddy. See, that time it was easy. But I try and do it through a spider and I get absolutely clapped. Oh. It's not like I got a token or anything since I beat that one boss. So it's not like I'll be able to use those. To use this thing. Total War can yeah, exactly. I really I wanna try Total War. I don't have an open slot. Oh. Yay, rewarded for it explored. I have Total War 2. The only thing I know about Warhammer is I don't know anything. Like I know a little bit about 40K, not much. Like really not much. God, I have a story about insufferable people related to that in a moment, but where do I go? But The the one thing I do know is the welcome to Astalia, gentlemen, and the edit someone made where it's like them landing in, oh, excuse me, I'm so burpy, in Vietnam while that plays. Lily does the welcome to Astalia speech, and that's very funny. I'm like, I would want to play as him just so I could say that speech. Or just so I could have that guy. Like I said, still know nothing about the world. Oh, RimWorld stream? I actually don't know what RimWorld is about. I know nothing about RimWorld. I see people have mentioned it like around. I've seen it around. I've never seen gameplay. I have zero idea what it is. Zero idea what it is. How am I supposed to... I feel like I've been all the places. A story generator? Oh. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't be adverse to trying it. But yeah, would I actually enjoy it? Who knows? I like interactivity. Interactivity brings me joy. Okay, did I already go this way? Probably. But I've never played like Frostpunk, and that's also like a colony sim, right? It's a colony sim, but the devs aren't cowards and let you like harvest people's organs or go to war via wasted. That could be interesting. Like I said, I've never played Frostpunk or anything like that, so I don't know. I don't know how those games play or feel for me. And that's the same reason I kind of want to try like Total War, because I've never played a Total War game, but they've always looked very fun. Alright, so what am I missing? Where am I missing? Where am I supposed to go? Certain DLCs you can kill Hellspawn via trapping them in a room in a twice temperature the surface of the sun. You're like, you think it's hot in hell? What about in here? Right bottom bench. Oh. Okay. Right bottom bench. Okay. Reach. It said that one, I don't think that one's reachable. It's like at the top of a cliff, kind of. Is my only way forward the spider? But even on the map, it says the spider's like a... The spider seems to be a dead end. No, that's the trolley. There was that one old guy selling stuff. Maybe he sells like a trolley button or something? There should be a city somewhere. There was this little town where I rescued an old guy. There was that. And then yeah, this dude's out of my reach. So yeah, like in here was some guy who I rescued. But and then there's like an elevator, but I can't access it yet. I could try going back up to Dirtmouth, see if the old man sells a little slot for me to use that cable car thing, maybe? That's my only idea. Bottom right for my shadow. I couldn't find that hole. That's the thing. Maybe I just missed it. Because I was looking for that. I couldn't find it when I went down there. But if you say it's there, I will believe you. Can I skip this little cutscene? I can. Alright, let's double check this supposed hole. So curious, what does he sell? Sure, a mask shard. Oh, if I get enough of them, I probably get a health boost or something. That would be my guess. What should I make for dinner? Okay. I don't know. I have a few different ideas. Like some chicken or something easy. Easy tends to be pretty easy. Down again. Down again. Oh. Chicken and pasta. That doesn't sound too bad. No, so see, it's up there. It's up there, but I'm not able to reach it. There's above my shadow a few layers. Or it seems like there's a way I can go. I guess I'll just keep exploring. I'll keep exploring until I find something. And you know what? Maybe I won't find anything. If that's the case, then that's the case. Wait, how do I get back? Oh, right here. So my idea is if I climb up from here, we go up a few layers. Let me just go up a few layers, dang it. This. Maybe this? Pilgrim's Way. Goes to the city. Oh, I think this is the city we're talking about. I think it's this way. Oh, and I didn't have... That's why. I didn't have the ranged attack, which is why I couldn't do this previously, but now I do. Okay. Problem solved. Woo! Look at that. It only took a great deal of time. I'd say that's pretty good. Okay, that's just to get back. Ooh, and pretty music. And birds? I don't know if I would call those birds. And cute little shrubs that I killed for some reason. And stinky bugs. Stinky dead bugs. I am good at just hitting random walls to guess. I'm the king of the random wall. See that? Now that's a Dark Souls thing. Like, every wall could be an illusory wall. Illusory. Illusory. The pink bug, or the stinky bug looks like a Pokemon. It does. I don't know which one. I don't remember its name, but I. Oh, it's Silk Song. Hi, Silk Song. Hi, Hollow Knight 2. It's Hollow Knight 2. The Halloween. Wonder what she's doing here. I wonder if she's here to advertise me on the next Hollow Knight game. Hollow Knight 3. There's more hollows and more knights. My goodness. This area is nice. This area is comfy. a simple, you know, despite the acid everywhere, a simple pleasure. And a very dumb bird thing. And, me trying to figure out if there's a dead end or not. I don't have a map for this area. Oh, wait, no, I need to go over here, maybe? Oh, certainly not. There's more hollows, just market free speak. There's less stuff. Exactly. It's like the whole concept of losing profit. I hate that term. I hate that idea. The idea of losing profit. You're not actually losing any profit. Or you're losing a profit in the sense that you're not losing money. You're still your money intake is still positive. It's just not as positive. Your you know, your derivative is less than it was, your rate of growth, but it's still positive. Where the hell do I go? What keeps happening? I was already this way. Oh. I'm not an idiot. I'm kind of an idiot. You might only understand if the thing was currently being sold. Oh, cool. But like the cash flow is still positive. It's just not as positive as you, I guess, wish it were. Which one could argue is also a byproduct of greed. Greed in our capitalist economy. Economy. That's a shortcut. It's like selling a $5 item for $10 instead of $15, and that's losing $5 in profit. Exactly. You still made money. You're just making it with less expedience. There will be layoffs to make up for it. Unironically. Oh, hey, Mapchin. Contrast in the crossroads, such human lively place, the roads twist and turn, must run away to chart the area, must permit some areas and inhabitants. Purchase a map? Yes. I haven't introduced myself. Paulo, when you spend a lot of time on yourself, your own thoughts. Nice tease. My name is Cordifer. Exploring the world. First hatched now. Wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters, a poor mother behind. That's why as soon as I moved to the dirt mouth, my wife, a huge unending game to explore the rest of who could resist. Anyways, I'll let you return to your travels. Meet again. Okay. Thank you, Cornifer. I don't know if I came from this way or not. Maybe? Yeah, I think I chopped... Yeah, I chopped all that stuff down. Oh, follow the paper trail. Paper and paper and paper and... Well, no, that just leads me back to him. I tried to call her out to her. She does pass by glancing down at my picture maps. Obviously. Oh, that was Silk Song, which I assume is her name. That was Hollow Knight 2, Silk Song, available for $20. Crossroads. Oh wait, the stupid this where I have yet to explore is the gray stuff. My God, I'm gonna die again to. There we go. That was close. Oh, I thought you were already dead. I'm barely surviving the turmoils of the plant kingdom of Gardonia. How did I survive the last one? Oh, I'm hacking. I'm actively using a cheat engine. It just only has a 1 in 100 chance of activating. Hey. Tiny Squib, you perch fearless. Are you a hunter like me? Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, kill, to understand, and take it my journal and lay to you? Venture deep into the things, but you prove yourself worthy of our covenant. Ah. Thank you. What a nice boy. Open the menu. Press. There's no button that's mapped to the menu on the controller for some reason. When he's beginning to hunt down the life. Okay. Well, that's a very nice boy. Okay. Since I'm feeling rather tired, yeah, I'll make it to the next bench, or try to. That almost went horribly. I'll attempt to make it to the next bench. And then I'll call it there, I guess? Just for the sake of my own ability to sleep. I want food more than anything. Oh, hi, Silk Song. And then... Oops. Oops. I don't know where this is, but cool. Oh, never mind. Made it to a bench. Alright. In that case... I'm going downstairs and make me some food. Oh, I have stuff to make, like, some loaded nachos. I think I'll do that. Like pepper jack cheese and ground beef. Sounds tasty. Onions and lettuce and tomato. Just a big old plate. Just whop down my throat. Thank you. Anyways, yeah. Pure explored that stream or that bench. I'll be on tomorrow. I will be better rested tomorrow. And also tomorrow, we're doing something fun. Tomorrow, we are learning how to use the Python library that 3Blue1Brown uses to animate his math videos. And the fact that it's a Python library makes me so happy. So I'm very excited for that. Please come by if you're interested. And we are going to visualize some mathematics. Anyways, I've been Poisson, very into YouTube math every... Oh wait, no, I forgot. I have a different intro or outro now. I've been Poisson, variance your mathematical maestro and LaTeX linguist. I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.